Hi, Jeffrey Langlois, Langlois Vital Nutrition Center here in Brookfield, Wisconsin. Today's topic is label reading and the things that a lot of people out there don't realize on how to read a label. People pick up a lot of health products. The marketing is off the charts on how great these products look and why they're so good for you. And people bring in these products. So I made a few notes here and things you may not realize that when you buy these products that are marketed really well, what I look for from 40 years of experience in label reading. So you're going to get 40 years in about 3 minutes. So first of all, we're all different, okay? And one of the biggest problems I see in products is this is a very popular drink all meal mix out there on the market. I don't have their name up here, but this isn't even the whole list of the ingredients that are in there, okay? There's over 70 plant foods in there. Why is that bad? That's actually a bad thing, okay? Because most likely native people would never sit and eat 70 foods at once. You would probably eat one food. You would harvest one thing, you would kill one thing, and you would eat one thing, okay? So, obviously it's okay to have more than one food at a time, but anything that has 70 plant foods in it, including pea protein, the proteins in here are pea protein, brown rice protein, just really low-grade proteins that are going to deplete your vitamin A supply for sure and cause other problems. It could bother your thyroid. But is you could have reactions. You could have allergy reactions, immune reactions to some of these foods. That's one big issue with products that have a lot of ingredients in it. You could have a reaction. So have your nutritionist test you. Do a simple muscle test. It's real easy. Couples can teach each other how to muscle test each other. Lisa and I do that all the time. We finger test each other. We push on each other's arm and we ask our bodies if this is something that's good for us. So that's one of the problems with this. The other problem, besides us all being different, is that you got to be really careful of heavy metals. Okay, and there was a really good article. I don't always agree with Consumer Reports, but they contain arsenic, cadmium, and lead. So spices that were tested out of the grocery store, turmeric was a big one. I did a video on that. Maybe we can put the link down below on that video. But a lot of these companies do not test for heavy metals. They might say it's organic. It can be organic turmeric. That's great. They don't spray pesticides on it. But that does not mean that they test it for heavy metals. So that's why we stick with like Premier Research Labs. And you see here, they actually put on the label that they test for heavy metals and chemicals in their raw materials. And believe me, there are times when these companies, Standard Process, I know MediHerb, test for heavy metals and chemicals. So not only has it got to be organic, but they test for mercury levels in fish oils and things like that. But these companies, these really good companies, because I've been in this industry 40 years, will reject raw materials. They'll get it in-house. They'll test it themselves so they don't rely on the supplier, and then they'll actually reject it back to the supplier. Do you think the supplier threw that out? They did not. They just sent it to a different producer of products. So this is another popular product out there. That one only has 14 ingredients. You have a much better chance of that agreeing with you with only 14 ingredients. I put here, keep it simple. But the less ingredients in some magic potion out there, generally the better. More is generally not better, unless it agrees with you. So get yourself tested. Remember, we're all different. Okay, so keep it simple. Just a few tips on label reading is I look for how many ingredients. I look to avoid lots of pea proteins and bad junky vegetable proteins, and know that we're all different, and just have us test it. That way, hey, if your body tests well for it, great, use it. Not then it takes my, if it tests good for you, use it. All right. Simple, low-cost way to keep score. Hair test. Incredible heart sound recorder. All right. I'll see you on the next video. Your health is your wealth. Thank you.